Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's a special Halloween night presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They will run for the first time here with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
35, the ball carrier.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
7. Brings up 3rd.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That's good for a Falcons.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First down, here's White. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
looking to throw on 2nd down. Flanagan. He completes it right side to White. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
35.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Flanagan. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here come the Chargers as they get set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes
Two
last week.
touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
The ball carried by number 29.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
29, the ball.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
31-yard line.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
The quarterback on the keeper.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit. 2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got a man, complete, past the 20. Touchdown, LA.
Touchdown, LA.
A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
First down.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Flanagan. On the left side, a catch by White. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Flanagan. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Flanagan's pass. Complete to number 84.
He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 23. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Falcons nothing.
On first down, Flanagan. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. He gets it left side to Johnson.
Flanagan's pass. Complete to number 86.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 12.
To throw on 3rd down, Flanagan. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down.
Flanagan's pass.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
7, Falcons 3.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They fell in their ball game last week. That was a loss to the Saints, but they're on top here as they begin this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Keeps it on the option.
16 yards, a first down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain there of 30 big ones. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
That's into the hands of Wallace over the middle. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. He'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the Falcons grab it. He's at the 50. He's at the 40.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
35-yard line.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now the 2nd down throw on target.
Flanagan's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
10 brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down. Flanagan. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. On 1st and 10. Flanagan. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run it with White, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
From the 6. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw again, Flanagan. And a dump off to White. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the gun, Flanagan. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So we've reached halftime. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. And they'll try to run the option here. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. In second and
he'll decide to keep this once more. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it.
the quarterback keeps it. A fumble.
He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
To throw on second down. Flanagan. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown.
It is good. Makes the score.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a first and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Gets it up around the 22, but no further. Did flash the fancy footwork, but not much to show for it. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Flanagan going right side here, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the gun, Flanagan. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, first down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
The pass. Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Flanagan. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
The 35-yard line.
Running out of the gun with White. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Opting to run again here with White. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
That's good.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
At the 19-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to throw. Flanagan. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And it's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a loop.
And he's going to go down again.
The quarterback taken down.
Well, no takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
When that ball was snapped, they were counting on it being now a 1-possession game. Instead, the block occurs. That changes the whole mindset for them. And if you're the guys who just blocked it, you're floating off the field right now. Big-time play.
Yeah, big-time play. Could have been a 1-score game. Instead, it stays 2 scores.
Number 29.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And they give this time to the tailback. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw here. He's got his man. That's Wallace. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 38. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing on 1st down. Flanagan. This is White on the screen. Fighting his way through contact. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he's got some space here. The 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands, and guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll pitch it out here. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And he'll give it here to his running back. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. And it's caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown from 13 yards out. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And he's got his man on the out route before he's out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Chargers, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami.